baby. Let's go. Daddy on me. Daddy on me. 1, 2, 3, go.
What is good, YouTube, man, as well as my Planet Raiders family? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic entrance onto their weekend. And with us heading into the weekend, I have you guys, as promised, a Duke Shelley film study, man. The newly acquired Raiders defensive back has some upside, and I want to go through with you guys on what I feel like the Raiders may have found and may have gotten with Duke Shelley. So without further ado, you guys, let's get into what you guys came here for, and that's a film breakdown, baby. So starting off right here, we are in the final week of the season against the Chicago Bears. Now, of course, the Minnesota Vikings did actually make the playoffs, so they did have another game after this, but this is the final match of the regular season. On this play right here, you're going to see him at the bottom of your screen. I believe he's matched up against Byron Pringle here, who we know, as Raider fans, has a good amount of speed. And you're just going to see a pretty simple deep rep. They're going to try and take a shot, right? I believe the quarterback right now is Nathan Peterman. So I'll go ahead and play it for you guys here. Nathan Peterman is going to try and go deep and take advantage of the one-on-one matchup. That's actually N'Keal Harry on him, a big body, a guy that they traded for from New England. Goes out there, one-on-one rep against Duke Shelley. Again, good way to flip his hips there. Stay on the inside. Allow that boundary to be that second help for him. Stays on the inside, takes away that deep shot, gets a good pass breakup there, right? I believe, yeah, that was actually Nathan Peterman taking that shot there. So maybe he could have got a pick there, but who knows? They're not too easy to come by. On this next rep, again, I think something that is a recurring theme with Duke Shelley is he's pretty patient in the way he plays football, right? Something for you guys to understand, he didn't play up until week 10. Up until week 10, he did not play in any game for the Minnesota Vikings. So to me, that is important to understand here, right? So yes, he was a guy that did play a lot at the back end of the season, but he did not play a lot early on. So his stats and all that kind of stuff, they may look a little bit low, but that's simply because he didn't get the reps that maybe he thought he deserved. But once he got the chance, he decided to make up those plays. So again, at the bottom of your screen here is Duke Shelley. I really like this guy because they're gonna have a nice combination here. A few guys just taking in routes, right? They're gonna try and get the safety occupied, him occupied, as well as this slot corner here occupied. But he does a good job staying patient, making sure he doesn't bite on the other routes, and he takes away his man for a nice pass breakup. I'll go ahead and play it for you guys here. Boom. Nice patience. Takes away the route. Good PBU in my opinion. Again, this is the last week of the season. He's a guy that didn't get a ton of reps early on. I like that kind of stuff, man. Good patience. Good break on the ball. Attacks the football with his arm. That's all you can ask from these DBs, right? DBs right now, they're on the back. They're playing on the back foot, if I'm gonna be honest with you, right? This is an offensive league. So the refs are going to cater to the offenses, right? And for him to stay patient, not get too handsy, but still make a good break on the ball. I like that rep right there from Duke Shelley a lot, actually. Again, and right here, I understand that this is against Nathan Peterman, so you could take this with a grain of salt. But right here, I believe now this is Byron Pringle, or I may be also wrong. This is actually Chase Claypool. So Chase Claypool, big body receiver, another guy they acquired from a different team. He came over from the Steelers. He actually hits Duke Shelley with a nice double move, but he stays in the play. He uses that recovery speed, and he gets rewarded. So you'll see him on the outside, bottom of your screen, double move there, gets that separation. Nathan Peterman slightly floats it on the outside when he had inside leverage. And guess what? Duke Shelley takes advantage of that play, and he gets a nice interception. But like I said, he was beat, but that makeup speed did keep him in the play. That is important. Do not give up, because this happens quite a bit, right? Maybe a miscommunication on the route, or if you're just athletically talented, maybe you can give up the inside and still have a chance at a pick like Duke Shelley did. This was his only pick of the season, but comes up against the Bears here, and I think that was a game-winning interception. I think the Vikings just went down and ended up winning the game after this interception. So there you go. Duke Shelley does that. Does a really good job there. I like what he did in that game. I'm going to pull up another match for you guys to break down with me. Let me pull it up now. All right, up next, a team that we know very well. We're going to see the New England Patriots against Duke Shelley. Now, this was really the game where he had many reps, right? He went to playing 3% of the snaps against the Buffalo Bills to 8% of the snaps, and then this is when he really increased in production for the Minnesota Vikings. He went up to playing more than half the snaps on defense for this team. So, with that being said, on this first play here, I really just like this matchup, right? Again, we saw him against Chase Claypool. Last matchup, now we have another big body receiver at the top of your screen. This is Devontae Parker, Duke Shelley here. And they're really going to be going back and forth this game, but I really like what he was able to do. Right here, you're going to see them in a cover 3. He's simply just going to take away the deep shot, right? They're communicating there. You'll see Patrick Peterson on the bottom of your screen going to his deep third, as well as their free safety. He takes away that deep shot, and guess what? They have to check it down to their running back. This is very good stuff, in my opinion, right? Don't bite. Don't, make any mistakes in a zone, because when you make mistakes in zone, they can really come up bad. And I really like how he plays on the outside. I know he's not the tallest guy, but he has his technique down pretty damn solid. He always tends to use that boundary as his second defender there to help him all the time, and I think that's very important to look at. It's not something that's always done too well by outside corners, but he does a good job there. Now, on this next play that I'm going to bring up for you guys, like I said, him and Devontae Parker, they went at it all game this time. On this next play, you're going to see him again, top of your screen, Devontae Parker one-on-one. Devontae Parker's going to hit him with a nice, you could say it's a dig, you could say it's a nice post, but he really came in a little bit more shallow because he knew that safety was here. But Devontae Parker is going to actually beat him on the inside on this route. Like I said, when I do the film breakdowns here, I'm not just going to show you a highlight reel of this player. We need to know what we're truly getting, right? And Duke Shelley does slightly get beat on the inside there. Mac Jones takes advantage, throws a nice strike on the inside. Devontae Parker makes up for that last rep. And honestly, it's a good rep. Good rep. And on the very next play, looks like there may be some miscommunication here. It looks like Duke Shelley's trying to get the play from his green dot over here by Michael Kendricks. Seems like it wasn't reciprocated over to him. He does end up getting beat on an out route here. But you could see him at the top of his screen. He's trying to ask for the play call, doesn't get it, doesn't flip his hips in time. And Devontae Parker actually did get both feet in there. And you could see him there trying to maybe make up for the mistake that he just did. But who knows? That could have just been him getting beat, trying to make an excuse. A lot of DBs like to do that. But it is what it is. Like I said, here, we're not just going to show a highlight reel of guys. We're going to show you the good, the bad, the ugly. Now, on the next slide that I got for you guys, I like this. This is simple stuff. Very simple stuff, but stuff that does need to be played well. So with the Minnesota Vikings, they ran a lot of zone coverage. This is something that may not suit his skill set very well. But what you'll see here is that they're going to be in a cover 2. They got this guy dropping down, taking the shallow guy, letting the deep guy go with the safety. Same goes for this side. So Duke Shelley, he's going to take away that quick route, and then he's going to take away that quick option for Mac Jones. And honestly, in a cover 2, that's all you really have to do. But he does a good job at it. He does a really good job at it, in my opinion. So let me pull this up on the screen. Again, Cover 2, safety, Pat Pete, Duke Shelley. You see right here, you got Hunter Henry. You also got Jacoby Myers. They were running in a little bit of a motion. But let me play that for you guys there. Oops. I think I got ahead of myself. I definitely got ahead of myself. My apologies. All right. Yes. So here we go. Cover 2. He's going to take away that quick pass to Jacoby Myers, takes it away. I like that. Simple stuff, not allowing the quarterback to get anything free on the outside because they were trying to get the time. They were trying to get back onto the line of scrimmage quickly. So taking away the outside, not allowing them to get a quick pass, go out of bounds, and then stop the clock, right? Instead, they went to the middle. Unfortunately for the Vikings, they still had an open player down the middle. So that is kind of shitty for them, but it is what it is. I don't really care. Now, on the next play, what you're going to see is him one-on-one at the bottom of your screen, Kendrick Bourne here, 5-yard line, something that's pretty simple. You're going to see a fade route, one-on-one matchup. I really like how Duke Shelley played this here. He's simply going to open his hips, play the ball, attack it, and not let the receiver get the ball coming down. So I really like this play a lot. At the bottom of your screen there, 1v1. No way Duke Shelley was ever going to let that slide, and he didn't, man. I like that play. Good rep there for Duke Shelley. I'll play that out so that we could see it right here. One-on-one at the bottom of your screen. Kendrick Bourne, Duke Shelley, no option there. Attacks, ball, no way. Not in my house. That was clean. Nothing to complain there. Good matchup there. And like I said, when we do these, good, the bad, the ugly. Next up, I got a clip for you. It's pretty simple, right? This guy is no perfect corner. Like I said, it's an offensive-driven league. Mistakes are going to happen. And in this play, I want to show you guys, he simply just gets beat. Like, beat. That's all it is. Duke Shelley, Devontae Parker, this matchup, they've been going back and forth all game. He ends up getting beat deep. That's all it is. Devontae Parker, nice release at the line. They take that shot. Mac Jones drops on a bucket, and boom, Duke Shelley gets beat deep. It is what it is. Plays like that happen, but we want to minimize those. We definitely want to minimize those. As of late, good matchup. They've been taking advantage. Duke Shelley's been taking advantage of what they gotten. To me, what I really like with this guy, if I'm going to be completely honest, I got some more to show you guys really quick. I really just got one more play to show you. What I really like about Duke Shelley, you guys, is that I really feel like he's the perfect replacement for Rock Ya-Sin, right? This is not a guy that's going to come in and he's going to be your cornerback one. And I understand maybe some people had high hopes for that. I didn't think so. I think he's a great replacement for Rock Ya-Sin, who was a good number 2 corner. But this is my thing. He has more upside. He has more potential. He's flashed better ball skills than a guy like Rock Ya-Sin. And in this play right here that I'm going to show you, this is his first snap in coverage the entire season. And it comes down with the game on the line against the Buffalo Bills. Dawson Knox is a big time player here. And they put him on an island. They understand that this is Duke Shelley's first play of the season in coverage. They try to take advantage. Duke Shelley says no. I really like this rep here. I'm going to show you guys it maybe quite a few times. Duke Shelley there opens up his hips. Again, attacks the ball, not the receiver. Very important. The flags come out like crazy. Not in this play. Duke Shelley gets the best of Dawson Knox. And I believe on the next play, they either got a sack fumble. There was some sort of loss of possession that happened. So, you know, good job by Duke Shelley, man, to really seal the game for the Minnesota Vikings. I like that a lot. Again, attacks the ball, not the receiver. Very important by these DBs in this league now. But listen, you guys, that's what I got for you guys as a film session on Duke Shelley. Let me know what you guys think. Me personally, Like the signing, has high upside, a good number 2 corner option. And even though he's not the tallest, he offers us an outside corner, which is not too easy to come by, right? We have good slots. We got a guy like Nate Hobbs, who I think should go back in the slot. We have a guy like Tyler Hall, who should, in my opinion, get the chance to compete for the shot on the inside. And I would be very, very happy if we went out and got a starting caliber defensive back in this year's draft, right? We know at this point in the offseason, we have not spent big on these, big time players that have been out on the market. It looks like we're going to go out and we're going to go crazy on the defensive side of the ball in the draft. We're going to be a young core. The core is going to make some mistakes, but at the end of the day, the foundation is being laid down, and that's what's important, right? It may suck a little bit, but it's what we got. It's the hand that we were dealt, man, and we're going to either go with it or complain. And I'd rather just roll with it, man. Let me know what you guys think about the Duke Shelley breakdown in the comment section down below. As always, Raider Nation, I love y'all. Stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm out, you guys. Peace.
Welcome to the Death Star, where our opponent's dream